Hello, welcome all to my first live coding session here on Twitch. My coding sessions will be multiple types of sessions. I will do some MakeCode sessions. MakeCode is a tool from Microsoft to start easily with coding, with software programming, software development. With MakeCode you can code for gadgets like these, like this thing, for instance. This is the KittenBot. This is an arcade type game computer. But you can also program for the microbit itself. You can play with Circuit Playground Express and many more. Those are the MakeCode sessions. I will also do some sessions with just C#, with Windows development, depending on the interesting topics I got at that moment. But today I will be starting off easily. I will do a short MakeCode session and I will try to code something for the arcade game computer. Well, let's get started. Let me see. Yes. Well, as I already told you, we can do MakeCode, and that's on the website makecode.com. And on makecode.com you can choose a number of different things to code for. For example, you can see here the microbit. You can code for the Circuit Playground Express. You can code for Minecraft, the Lego Mindstorms, Q, arcade, and some chibi chip development. Today I will be focusing on the arcade games. I already done some things, and you can see when you start it up you have your My Projects. This will be filled with all the projects you've done in the past, but it's quite empty now for me, so let's start from scratch. There are some tutorials, there are some example games you can start up, but let's start from scratch by creating a new project, my new name tag. Well, let's keep it simple today, right? What you see here is very comparable to other block types programming. You can see all things you need in the toolbars, and from these toolbars you can drag onto your game whatever you need, whatever you want to use. So for instance, if I want to make a game on start, let's see, I want the game to have a background, so let's fill our background with a solid color. We'll drag it in the on start. We will select a color. Let's say, I'm from the Netherlands, let's say we want to have an orange background. So you fill it with an orange background, and on the left you immediately see what happens. You see it will be filled with an orange background. So this is exactly what you see here. It's an emulator, so you know what you're doing and what else. So let's make it a little bit more interesting. Let's make an own background image. Let's fill that up. Let's say I've already got the orange, so I want to add a black box on top of it, like this. When I say done, you will see that black box appear here. Yes, great. So, but now I'm going to make this very interesting and very difficult. I want to write my own name in this box. Let's say, if I can do this. I'm not that artistic, but looks like it. Okay. When I press done, you will see in the emulator already what you have built will be visible in the emulator. And well, let's see what else we can do with this. It's a game now. We want to have some effect on it. Let's see what we can do. Can we make it a little bit more interesting with a screen effect? Why not? We will add a confetti screen effect, and immediately you will see what happens. You will see the confetti in my game computer. Well, as fun as it all is, at the end of the day you want to have it on your computer. There's a simple way to do it. There's an USB plug on top of it. I already get the cable set up for it. So I plug in the cable, start up my device, and you will see it will come as a new screen. So here it is. So what we will need to do now is download what we just built. I want to download it for my Meowbit. So I click the button to download it for Meowbit. Let's see what happens. It's emulating and it wants to store it. So let's store it in a new map, arcade, in my downloads, and store there. Okay. All we need to do now is move it from my downloads, arcade. I have to move it to the arcade computer. And once it is completed, you will see, yes, here it is. I can unplug it now. So let's do that. You can see that what I just coded is, I will make me a little bit bigger, is now on this tiny game computer. This was just a very easy and very simple start, of course, but hey, we all need to start somewhere, right? So this is the kind of things I want to show you in my live coding sessions. Of course, this was a very easy and a very basic sample, but when you continue following me and continue watch my streams, I will promise you these examples will get more interesting by time. Well, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed this short session. See you later.